Hi, my name is Emily Cherkin, and I'm the Screentime Consultant. I'm going to be talking to you about 6 myths and truths about kids and screen time. Myth number 1, my kid needs tech now to be prepared for the future. Well, the truth about that is your kid needs a lot of other things first. So what did that look like a year ago? Paper, pencil, planner. I hear from parents all the time, my kid needs technology to be prepared for the future. My kid needs to have 21st century skills in order to be successful. But this isn't all accurate. If you think about when you were in 2nd grade or 5th grade, what type of technology did you use? What were your computer classes or computer lab sessions like? What coding language did you use in college? My guess is that things have changed a lot since then, and that's going to be true for our kids too. Things in the tech world change exponentially, really fast. Something that's popular a year ago is history 6 months later. So the reality is we do need to teach our kids certain skills around digital technology, like being a good citizen, knowing what to report and when to report it if they see something scary or something that makes them uncomfortable. But they don't need to spend time playing Minecraft on a tablet in order to build skills that are going to benefit them as an adult. The reality is that what kids need first are really critical skills that affect them their entire lives, namely executive functioning skills. Executive functioning skills happen in the prefrontal cortex of our brain. That's the front part up here. It's like the CEO of our brain, the boss. It's the part of our brain that regulates things like cognitive flexibility, motion regulation, critical thinking, planning, prioritizing, organization. These are lifelong skills that we're constantly working on well into our early 20s or 30s. And they have long-term implications for our success in careers and family life as adults. These are the skills that parents and teachers can emphasize for children in childhood, not tech-based ones. Tech-based ones don't facilitate executive function skill building. They might use them a little bit, but that's not how we build those skills. We build those skills through other things, like using a pen and a pencil and a piece of paper to write notes as opposed to type them on a computer. We build those skills through tracking our assignments on an agenda or a calendar rather than I'll look it up when I get home on the website. Those are very different skills and they affect our brains in really different ways. The other thing is when we give tech in the name of convenience, which I hear a lot, parents say, oh, my kid needs it to be socially connected. The reality is we're robbing them of the opportunity to learn some pretty critical skills first. Resilience is a good thing. It may be a hard thing, but it's a good thing for children to learn. We don't want to bubble wrap them and send them into the world and then have them face really scary and big and uncertain times without having had some experience as a child. This doesn't mean we should put them in traumatic experiences, of course, but it does mean that we shouldn't always rescue them and we shouldn't always give them a way out. That it's really important for them to find ways to problem solve if they lose something or figure out how to talk to a teacher if they forgot to do a homework assignment. Those are really important skills that are going to matter later, not whether or not they downloaded it correctly onto their website or they uploaded their homework to their teacher. The reality is that during the pandemic, things changed a lot. Parents and kids have been pivoted to working and learning from home. And we have to be able to help our kids through this as much as we have to survive for our work lives as well. The important thing to remember is that people don't learn when they're stressed out. And there has been a lot of stress. Kids need to be able to process what's happening and talk about it. And if we're demanding that they now all of a sudden learn online through a screen without that constant connection to their peers and teachers, it's not going to look the same. When kids are stressed, the only thing that sticks is stress. Right now, during this pandemic, during a season of remote learning, one of the most important things parents can do is prioritize skills like executive function skills over technology-based skills. It doesn't mean no tech ever, especially for depending on it for remote learning, but it does mean prioritizing the skills that we know will matter for future success. In our next episode, we'll talk about myth number 2. I watched TV and I played video games when I was a kid and I turned out fine. For more or the complete series, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.